It isn't every day you get up close with an alligator, but today on At Your Leisure, we're going for broke. I'm Ria Booth.
Hi, I'm Chad Booth. We are in the Everglades at one destination that has a lot of bike mixed with some of the most fun you can have on the water. We'll give you the details.
Then Stephen Human goes in search of snow and finds it isn't too early to start snowmobiling.
Finally, Reece has a story that's for the birds. On the outdoors with AYL right now. Now those look like statues, but we are really at a sea of alligators. In fact, today I feel like Crocodile Chad B.
Welcome to At Your Leisure, everybody. I'm Ria Booth.
And I'm Stephen Human, and we are right now in the Everglades Alligator Farm in Everglades National Park, right here in Homestead, Florida. And this is awesome.
Yes, this is a collection. This is a game preserve where on any given day you might have 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 visitors, but the resident population is always bigger.
Way bigger, with bigger teeth.
With bigger teeth, bigger numbers, bigger length, bigger weights, and there is a little inconspicuous sign right over it that says, please, no swimming.
You can see alligators, crocodiles, number of endangered species, and of course, the educational shows as well. We have the alligator show, the snake show, and the alligator feedings. You watch them eat.
So we have a little baby alligator here, and his little jaws are taped up. So can I hold him?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, he's meaty.
Yeah.
Oh, they make a good little sandwich.
I thought it was interesting because you walk around here and obviously you have the big pool that has all the alligators in it. But then outside of the park, just right over here, you'll see little streams and there'll be alligators and stuff in that too, which I think is wild.
It's like they own the place.
Yeah, we are in gator country.
So Luke, how big is the biggest alligator you got here?
He's about 13 feet, weighs close to 1,000 pounds.
And so how many teeth does an alligator have?
80 in total.
80. And if they lose them, do they regenerate and come back?
Yes, they'll cycle through approximately 3,000 to 4,000 in their life.
Oh my gosh.
They have more than just alligators and crocodiles. They also have some tropical birds and turtles, but you can actually do a lot more hands-on activities here. Why don't we check out one of those? All right, talk about hands-on. Luke, good to see you again. What do we got here?
Got a red-tailed boa.
All right, let me see that sucker. Whoa, oh, he's heavy.
Very.
People can come here. You guys really do up close and personal stuff with the snakes. You let people really hold them and look at them. Do you think that helps people to kind of get over their fears of snakes?
A lot of people, they follow the common stereotype is if their parents are scared, they will be scared. And most people who come in here, once they can feel the snakes, hold them, and they start getting an understanding for them, then they're not scared anymore.
The Everglades are America's version of the mangroves in South America, and they're teeming with wildlife, and this is going to be cool because we're going to be able to get out there and see some of it. Is anybody familiar with the phrase gentle Ben?
I'm
yes.
not.
Okay, we're going to explain it a little bit later in the show. But right now, it's time for us to go to our travel adventure.
To me, the meaning of snowmobiling is pure freedom. To be able to go out, climb the hills that I want, get in the trees, find those meadows that have the deepest powder, driest powder we've got, you know, and to be pretty much limitless on where you can go, what you can do, pretty much whatever you want to do. You know, I love the summertime, but there's something special about that white gold up there.
For Chad Fisher, snowmobiling is more than a sport. It's a way of life. Ever since he took his first ride at the age of 5, winter became not just a time of white frost and long dark nights, it was anticipated, revered. Now 30 years later, very little has changed for Chad in that department. He now works as service manager at SSS Polaris, where the sleds he enjoyed as a child have become part of his career. And even as an adult, there is still the waiting, the anticipation of winter. But where some look outside this early December and wonder where the snow is hiding, Chad goes out and finds it, proving that there's no such thing as too early to hit the mountain.
in the valley, we don't have snow down here, so obviously we look in the mountains and it doesn't look like there's that much. And we've had some of our guys that work here at Triple S, they've been up 2 weeks ago already and they were in waist deep powder. It's a perfect time to go do it, you know, as long as you stay on the trails, and you gotta be careful, but there's snow to get up and to get out and enjoy the outdoors that we've got here in Utah, and Monte's a great place to do it.
Monte Cristo, one of the most famous snowmobile destinations in the West. This groomed trail system heads out over the mountain as a ribbon of white, leading to majestic peaks and slopes that push the mettle of riders. This time of year, the trail is easily passable, and in the upper elevations, you can find enough snow for boondocking and thrill-seeking. I gave it a try myself, with mixed results. Luckily, Chad was there to give me a pointer or two. But the deep powder is only part of what you can experience. One thing about snowmobiling many people forget is that it actually can be a fun way to get from point A to point B. And Monte Cristo is perfect for that kind of sightseeing trip.
You can go from the Monte Cristo parking lot, and the gate, they have a gate across the road, so it's all snow packed. You can take that road and go all the way over to Randolph if you want. You know, it's not something that you have to be an expert to go out and do that. You know, you can bring your family up. You can either rent machines, you can buy them, that kind of stuff, and you come up and have a great day. Anybody that's new to the sport or somebody that's been doing it for 50 years, you know, it has everything. If you want to take, you know, a lot of people come up here and they'll come to the parking lot and take snowmobiles over to Hardware Ranch and go see the elk that are there, which is, you know, just trail riding. You can go up way back in and get lost in the mountains and find some big hills, lots of powder, lots of trees. It's a great family area. There's tons of stuff to do. You know, you can come up and barbecue in the parking lot and bring your kids up and just let them sled in the parking lot. We've done that before.
Now, if you're planning on hitting the snow this early, you'll of course want to be aware of conditions in specific areas beforehand to avoid running meadows with too little powder on top. The best way to do that is to talk to your local snowmobile dealers like Triple S, since they're out in the snow right now testing machines. They'll be able to give you all the info you could need before setting your sights on an early snowmobile adventure. They can also give you tips on how best to judge conditions this time of year if you're new to the sport. Monte Cristo isn't the only area to go snowmobiling right now. And after storms this weekend, a lot more are liable to open up in the coming days. So if you're waiting for winter to hit you in the face, you might just miss out on some good playtime. Freedom is a word a lot of people use to describe the art of swimming through snow on the back of a powerful sled. It's a pure escape. And even when snow conditions aren't quite as perfect as those frigid January mornings, even in early December, the mountain is calling.
If you're looking for something new, something different, you know, you can be nervous about it, whatever, we'd love to take you out. Come up, we have rental snowmobiles that we can take out. We have demo sleds that we take out because we love doing it all the time, and what better way to get out of the office than show somebody a new sport and you'll be hooked.
For At Your Leisure, I'm Stephen Heumann. We need to take a commercial break, but when we come back, Darren Kinder is at SEMA showing off the gear you'll want in 2015.
Our slogan is Service with Power 3, and a lot of people ask me, what the heck is Service with Power 3? Well, we look at ourselves as servers.
We're here to serve you, to serve the customers that come in the door.
We have all gold certified mechanics that are the highest level you can be. And
the employees that work here, everybody's an enthusiast.
If somebody comes in and asks about a particular product, we can tell them a personal experience on that, other than just telling them a spec sheet out of the book.
I hope to earn everybody that comes in here's business. We're here to serve you, not sell you.
You go through the day-to-day repeating what you did yesterday. Don't you wish you could access that piece of your life that's missing? Find the beauty, serenity, family fun, or anything else that's missing from your life in the Cedar City, Bryan Head area. Gain access to your adventure, whether it's camping, hiking, the arts, festivals, or just a getaway. Visit CedarCityAYL.com for details on all the adventures that you can access in scenic southern Utah.
Razor, Ranger, Sportsman, Ace. There's a Polaris to match your passion, and they're all on sale for the holidays. Financing as low as 2.99% on every new machine. Rebates up to $1,000 on remaining 2014s. Grab an all-new Ranger ETX for $83.99. Ranger XP 900 gets a free 2-year extended service contract. Or take home one of our all-new Razor 900s during the Polaris Holiday Sales event.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. I'm Stephen Human. We are here at Everglades Alligator Farm right here in Homestead, Florida. This is an amazingly beautiful place. It's kind of like a zoo, but a little bit more up close and personal. As you can see, you got turtles right here, really close to you. The kids are loving it. Plus, of course, all the alligators, which we're going to see more of. We're also going to take a boat ride here, but a different type of boat ride. It's going to be awesome. But right now, we have to go to our product review, so check this out.
Well, thanks guys. We're here at SEMA in Las Vegas, and as you can see, it's a giant party going on. If you're a motorhead and love cars and love motors and motorcycles and Jeeps and four-wheelers, this is the place to be, because they have more things to see here than you can possibly imagine. SEMA is the Specialty Equipment Market Association, and basically what they do is it's all the people who make the aftermarket parts that you can bolt onto your Jeep, your truck, your car, whatever, and they all come together in one place to show off their cool stuff that they come up with. Well, one thing we found here at the show was really cool for your ATV is this bug buster, and this is a screen that keeps the bugs off your ATV and out of your face?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It solves the problem. You get something that'll protect you from bugs and limbs and all the debris that you run into all the time out UTVing.
Now this is an item that we can use for work and play, and we have Jake here with Deck. And tell me a little bit about the product you got.
What we've got is a 2-drawer storage system for full-size pickup trucks. So you can put 200 pounds in each drawer. There's 2 of them, they're waterproof.
I have Brent here with Quick Fist, and you guys make all kinds of little rubber parts to go on your ATV or Jeep.
Correct. We make a bunch of different sizes. We have a gun mount, some other various sizes that are used for all kinds of tools and equipment.
Now this toy is for somebody who has everything in their garage. I guarantee they don't have one of these. This is Peter with Sigma, and what do we got going here?
What we got going here is a Fiat 500 Abarth that we've converted to a full motion simulator. So we got both the pedals working, the steering wheel, we got both the backwards and the forwards and the side-to-side motions. You can contact us directly at info@sigmaintegrale.com.
We're here with Mark from Daystar and the CamCan product, which is a storage system for your Jeep or your ATV, right?
They're based on a cam mounting system, as you can see here. This is our universal roll bar mount, so you can use that on ATVs, boats, pretty much anywhere you've got tubing. The liquid cans hold up to 2 gallons of fluid.
We have Viana Hawk from Hawk Designs, and they've made the coolest Jeep I think I've ever seen. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. It's got full hydraulic steering in the front and the rear. Started out as a JK. It's got twin turbos sticking out of the hood. We put an LQ9 engine in it, and it's got a lot of vintage airplane themed parts in it.
Is this something somebody can come buy?
Oh yeah, it's for sale.
and is that going to send them back just a few shekels?
Yeah, if they want to buy it, we'd sell it for about $150,000.
All right. Well, that's for everybody should be able to get one of these, right? All right. Well, that sounds like a great toy to me. So go check them out.
It doesn't matter what kind of adventure you're searching for, at Utah State Parks you'll find it. Appropriately named Kodachrome Basin State Park is a photographer's paradise with its multicolored layers of sandstone set off by a seemingly perpetual blue sky. Then add 67 monolithic stone spires towering over hiking trails and a paved 27-unit campground. The campground includes tables, fire pits, RV sites, a dump station, and modern restrooms complete with heated showers to wash off the trail dust. Great hiking trails wander throughout the park. It's 12 miles from Cannonville off State Highway 12. For more information on Kodachrome, visit stateparks.utah.gov. Utah State Parks, adventures for everyone.
You climb. We invent. You carve. We refine. You side hill steeper mountains. We develop more responsive technology. You never stop. We never stop. The 2015 Ski-Doo Summit.
When you made it through your busy week, it's time to rest and unwind. There's one thing that we can all agree, a getaway works every time. You're headed to the country. Enjoy the comforts of your city living at Ray City RV.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. Now, earlier I had mentioned the movie Gentle Ben, the TV series with Dennis Weaver. I used to watch it when I was a kid back in the late 60s. Dennis Weaver was a ranger in the Everglades, and they didn't have a car, they had an airboat like this. And I thought, you know, I always want to go. Oh, we're about ready to run over an alligator. Right next to, don't put your hand out. Don't put your hand out. Anyway, they had a car, they went and said, I want to do that someday. I want to go zipping through the Everglades in an airboat, and guess what? Right now, I'm going to get to do it. So let's find out how much fun it is. Your protection.
By far, the park offers the best airboat ride you can get. They do 360 spins out there, and I know all the airboat drivers personally, drove with them myself. It's a lot of fun.
I feel like I'm on a Disney ride. It's all mellow, and I'm waiting for the little pirates to pop out.
Now I understand why Dennis Weaver would not have a car out here. This is way more fun. Holy smoke, was that a blast? Did you get dizzy out there? Because I sure did. I want to do it again. I want an airboat. Anyway, right now, we're going to go to our trailhead adventure. Now, usually our trailhead adventures are pretty exciting. They're going to have to work real hard to outdo what we just saw. However, we're going to give it the old AYL try. Here you go.
I'm Reece Stein, at your leisure, at one of the great wildlife treasures of Utah, the Water Foul Marshes of the Great Salt Lake. 2 to 5 million birds, ducks, geese, swans, shorebirds, wading birds rely on the wetlands along the shores of the Great Salt Lake every year.
They stop here in the fall to replenish and rejuvenate their fat reserves and allow themselves to continue the migration to their winter destinations.
Rich Hansen oversees the more than 18,000 acres at the state's Farmington Bay Waterfowl Management Area, one of a string of refuges along the lake that provide food for the birds and wonderful opportunities for hunters and bird watchers alike to see a great variety of wildlife.
Well, I'm just taking photographs. I'm taking a picture of a blue heron, and I was looking for tundra swans, but there's not many out here. There's a few, but they're way off. Can't see them, you know. But these ones on the stilts here are kind of.
What are these?
I'm not sure what those are.
Yeah.
But they got those long legs.
They're not coots anyway. Who you got here?
That's Lily.
Hi, Lily. A great blue heron searches the shallow freshwater marshes of the state's largest bird sanctuary for a tasty treat. Just one of millions of shorebirds and wading birds that migrate through Utah or make the area their home.
A good pair of binoculars is a must.
This time of year belongs to the swans. Last week, more than 19,000 swans were counted along the lake shores. Each year, as many as 50,000 swans will stop here to refuel on their migration from northern Canada and Alaska to their winter home in California.
Well, they're simply beautiful to watch and behold, and we're lucky in this state to have thousands of swans come through in the spring and fall of each year. These marshes in the Great Salt Lake have great wetland food for them. They eat sago pondweed. They come in and take advantage of the rich abundance of food that exists at these many marshes.
The state allows hunters to take swans this time of year to provide recreation and protect the food source for the swans and other waterfowl. But simply watching and counting the various species is popular with people like John Dodson.
It's really a nice location to have Farmington Bay so close to Salt Lake City and the general population of Utah. I mean, we're right here in your backyard. Usually have thousands upon thousands of birds out here to view.
A pair of bald eagles have arrived early this year, and they're just the vanguard of the flock.
Bald eagles typically start showing up about mid-November, and at Farmington Bay, we've had as many as 450 in the month of February. So last year we had the West Nile virus that killed a lot of bald eagles along the shores of the Great Salt Lake. Hopefully that doesn't happen this year.
The Division of Wildlife will host Bald Eagle Days in February with experts on hand with binoculars, spotting scopes, and answers to your questions. Many of the developed marshes are visitor-friendly, with good roads on some of the dikes providing easy access to the birds. The Bear River area has a small visitor center just off Interstate 15 at the turnoff to the refuge. Displays tell the story of the marsh, often in the birds' own words. And along the road, kiosks and signs give even more information. Yet, as close to the population as these refuges are, many nearby residents have little idea of the treasures that lie here.
And I'll talk to people from Centerville and Farmington that didn't even know this place existed. So you do have a jewel right in your backyard to come view birds.
I'm Reece Stein at your leisure at the Great Salt Lake Marshes.
A powder day in the trees. A morning of crisp air and blue skies. A winter destination in your own backyard. Tooele County is all of them in one. It's time to experience a new adventure you never knew you were missing. It's time to find out what's just over the mountain. Tooele County, Utah. The Wasatch Front is your home. Tooele is your backyard.
You climb. We invent. You carve. We refine. You side hill steeper mountains. We develop more responsive technology. You never stop. We never stop. The 2015 Ski-Doo Summit.
Hey folks, RJ Bailey for Stedman's Recreation. You know, when it comes to your next purchase on an ATV or road bike, you don't have to have the blues. Come on out to Stedman's where they treat you like family. You'll get the best prices, the best service, and you'll have a friend for life, where they got a full lineup of Polaris, Yamaha, and Honda. When you come out to Stedman's, you're not dealing with just salesmen, you're dealing with family. And when you come out here, they'll make you feel like family.
Stedman's Recreation. People might tell you it's 300 miles out here, but remember, it's really only 30 miles back.
Do you need your own place? Well, I'm Jill Kinder with Exit Realty Plus, and I can help you find your new home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking to expand or looking for an investment property, give me a call. So when you're ready, contact me, Jill Kinder at 801-718-4622 or at jillkinder@gmail.com.
Exit Realty Plus, helping you find the home of your dreams.
Look how cute the little turtles are.
Yes, I keep wanting to see them dive for these things, though, not just float around on the surface.
I'm just hoping there's not like a loose alligator running around in there, because they're going to be like lunch.
Turtle soup.
Yeah.
Indeed. In fact, it kind of is the color of turtle soup right there.
Right.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We are at the Everglades Alligator Farm in the Everglades National Park. This has just been so much fun today. I wonder where Steven is. Do you think the snakes
He's still playing with the snakes.
Ah,
hey,
Just got done with the snakes. What are you guys doing?
I thought I was looking for a boa constrictor with a large round thing in the middle.
I would take it home. Otherwise, other than it's as big as my kids. And
I think your wife would say no.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing?
Feed a turtle.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, well, what did you think today, Ria?
I thought it was really cool. I mean, this place, it has everything. You know, when you come here, it's like you're really experiencing the Everglades, right? You get everything you see in Everglades. You get the ride and the boat, the airboat ride, and you get the alligators and the snakes and the birds, and it's cool.
What was your favorite part, Steve?
I really like the snakes, obviously.
Yeah.
That's always cool. It's a fun experience. But I think my favorite was the airboat, too. That was just a blast with them whipping around. And
you loved it.
Yeah, well, that would be my favorite part because anybody who's watched since the beginning of Boat World 22 years ago know that I would go for the boats. The only problem I had, couldn't drive.
Yeah, there's too many people on the boat. Yeah. They're afraid you're going to roll it.
True. Now, if you would like to take a vacation and come down here, Miami-Dade County Tourism and Travelers Bureau has a lot of information. We'll give you a link on our website. And don't just plan to come for a day or so and add it to your Fort Lauderdale trip. There's enough to do out here between the Keys. I mean, Key Largo is just like another 30 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
And Key Biscayne, where all the beautiful reefs are, go for a glass bottom boat ride. It can keep you busy for 3 days. Your family will love it. Your kids will learn things they never imagined.
Yeah.
You gonna bring Becky and the kids back?
I will. Take them here.
Yeah, they love it.
Well, we got a long list of things to do, right? What's in front of us?
Well, we got travel planner.
Yep.
We giveaway winner.
Yep.
Next week's show.
I guess we better get to it.
First off, there are a couple Christmas events coming right up. This entire week in Cedar City is the Christmas at the Homestead celebration at Frontier Homestead State Park. This is a really fun event for the whole family with live music, fresh baked bread right out of the wood-fired oven, and lots of activities for the kiddies.
Plus, you can have a one-on-one with Santa if you want. It's only $5 for the entire family, and there's plenty to do. Folks, this is worth the trip. It's fun. Check out more details at cedarcityayl.com. We also want to remind you that this entire month, you can take your family to Willard Bay State Park for the Christmas Lights Extravaganza of Fantasy at the Bay. We hope that we'll see you there. Now, Steve, who is our AYL sticker winner for this week? Well, one of our eagle-eyed producers caught this white Silverado truck at a local mechanic shop getting new tires and spotted their AYL sticker right there, license number 357PJL. Call us this week at 801-947-8888 because you are the winner of a Camp Chef outdoor grill. There is nothing better than cooking in the outdoors on a brand new Camp Chef. Now get your stickers, everybody, and now here is a look at next week's AYL.
Well, the Christmas season is upon us, and next week, Chad and Ria will be celebrating at one town that takes holiday spirit seriously, with a bit of adventure thrown in. Then join me, Darren Kinder, as I take you Christmas shopping for all the outdoor machines you could possibly want under your tree. Finally, Steve Human hits the Red Rocks of Southern Nevada with a group of 4x4 lovers pushing their machines to the limit.
Well, it looks like a great show next week, gentlemen.
Sure does.
It does indeed. It's been a great show this week.
It has, and I love you guys so
I
much.
love you too. Group hug.
All right, son. Listen.
Too much sun.
Too much sun, son. We would love to invite you to come down here. It's simple to remember to come to the Everglade Farm. It's everglade.com.
I can remember that.
Good. So look for it. We'll look for you next time we all get together on our next adventure.
Yes.
What are we going to do?
We're going to hug.
At your leisure.
Let's go. Come on. You guys are just way out of line.
Heat stroke, I tell you. It's heat stroke.
Let me show you how many cool things there are here to see. I can do that better. Let me show you how many things there are to do. I don't like that. Come on, let me show you how it is. Ah.